There, Iniesta, Capdevilla's coming to plead on his behalf, like the leading attorney. Well, it was off the ball. He's just getting really frustrated. And so is the referee. Oh, Van der Wiel had caught him, and so had Van Bommel, and he comes and takes it out on Van Bommel. And in a way, Iniesta is very, very fortunate not to have had a yellow card. The referee wants the ball back. Tackle. We've got the first substitution of the match, and it is by Spain, and it is Pedro who is going off. But maybe surprise, surprise, it is not Fernando Torres who is coming on. This is the 24-year-old Jesus Navas, who plays in Sevilla, who suffers acute homesickness for a lot of the supposed superstars. The Kaká's and the Rooney's, the Ronaldo's, and of course the Fernando Torreses. In 1974, the only other country that's achieved that notable double. That's a very strange piece of defending, I have to say, to afford the Dutch a throw in here. But nobody getting forward too smartly. The Netherlands really taking the European champions all the way here. Just 2 years since one goal by Fernando Torres won it for Spain, that European Championship final in Vienna, as Rafael van der Vaart is preparing to go on to see if he can be the one who can prise open the defence with one telling blow. He's not on yet. Ramos. Still no sign of Fernando Torres for Spain. Plenty of signs of Arjen Robben, and look at that, 3. Belatedly, the golden boy, the great hope of Spanish football, is coming on for the last 15 minutes. All we don't know is who he's replacing. Now we do, and David Villa may have to share the golden shoe. He will not have any further opportunities in which to score tonight. The kid is replaced by El Matador, El Nino. He has various nicknames, but can Torres at last come to the party at the World Cup finals of 2010 with a goal? No more changes available to the coaches, so those who are out there now will still be out there when this game comes to its conclusion, and should it be a penalty shootout, the choices will be from these 22 players. In this move, Torres has pulled away. A great story if Torres did win it for Spain. Remember, he won them the European final against Germany just 2 years ago. Not quite to the day, but not far off. Calmly headed back by Braafheid to the goalkeeper Stekelenburg. Away goes Van der Wiel, 22 years of age. Never play. Either side has. Torres up for a very good header. It drops at the foot of Iniesta. Torres, a very handy man to bring on at a stage like this, of course. He scored so many goals over the last couple of years in the English Premier League for Liverpool, Fernando Torres, that he might make those glum looks even glummer. Capdevilla. He's away on the outside of the defender who covers Van der Wiel, who has support from Van Bommel. Van Bommel's had a terrific match, really, helping to defend. Robben. We want to see somebody have a terrific match in an attacking sense. No free kick for Robben, who flaps his arms again. Ramos. Fabregas. Iniesta's touch takes it to Xavi. It's a free kick here for Iniesta. And again, it's a red card. There had to be one. There really did have to be one, and it's John Heitinga who is the one who is suffering most. Well, we've been on 9 yellow cards in this game for such a long time that it really was becoming inevitable. The side, he couldn't resist putting the ball into the net, and he could with a stricter referee. A less understanding one have been booked. He's got through since coming on. Fernando Torres, free kick against him. him Rafael van der Vaart. With 5.5 minutes of extra time left. It is Schneider, it takes a deflection, and that deflection took it just wide. But the deflection was off one of his own, according to referee Webb. Well, that's an extra speedy. And he's come a long way with the ball, which is now with Iniesta, the back heel from him. They try to open up the Dutch via another route. Iniesta's in the middle all alone. If Fernando Torres can find him, it's stabbed away uncomfortably to Fabregas. Surely now! Surely now! Spain have won the World Cup for the first time in history. Andres Iniesta has broken Dutch hearts with the goal of 116 minutes that promises to say Viva España for the first time ever. The Dutch are complaining to the referee's assistant on the far side. Their protests will be in vain. But Tyson could get sent off here. He's not actually been booked, he will be now. And as I predicted, nearly every Dutch player has been booked with this one. Only the goalkeeper and Schneider and Kite have not been booked, but this is the goal. Torres plays a part, his first part almost in this World Cup. Fabregas slides it through, no doubt in the world that he's offside. And Andres Iniesta blasts it beyond Martin Stekelenburg, surely to grab the glory. Stekelenburg's right hand made contact with the ball as it flew beyond him. The net is disturbed for the first time in the World Cup final of 2010. Andres Iniesta's second goal of the finals brings the broadest grin. Play on, says referee Webb. 2 minutes of additional time, so the Netherlands still do have chance. They've got to transfer the ball into the other half of the field ever so sharply. It was a handball by Busquets. Bravely though, the Dutch have back World Cup crown. Puyol comes to meet it. Capdevila smashes it into the other half of the field. Fernando Torres, oh, he pulls up, he's pulled a hamstring. Well, he's got 30 seconds to survive. Dirk Kuyt can barely watch. They won't stop play now. It's launched, edge of the area. It's a sad sight seeing Torres down, but you can't really blame the Netherlands for coming on now. No free kick given. That surely is got to be it. The ball is put out, though Torres will get the treatment he needs, which will extend the evening here in Johannesburg beyond 11 o'clock. But look at Torres here chasing. Remember all the problems he's had recently, and that is a sad sight for Fernando Torres, who suffered that knee injury in April, and quite clearly from which he's never recovered. But he figured in the move, which was finalised by the right boot of Andres Iniesta, the one defining moment of the World Cup final of 2010. The message is loud and clear. Spain are destined for glory and for the Champions title. After years